The tunnel underneath the barber shop went two ways. Across to the GPO and across to the Pro Cathedral.
Wandering in?
Yeah.
So down here there might be something.
There might be another way through.
Yeah, that's on the other
That's
side
the
now.
hole. Yes,
Yeah,
you can see. Hoping to see if there's a route through to the old barber shop, where further up the road towards O'Connell Street, and then just see if there's any more tunnels leading off across O'Connell Street, like I believe there to be.
Something.
There might be another way through.
Yeah.
Should we go have a look? Yeah. Eliza Brown, 9th of December 1905. I positively deny that I'm going to die, but not a denial of my disease. Having treatment every 3 weeks, it's there, it's upon me. The opportunity has been given to me to do some other things with my life, not just sit at home and mope around with the cancer. Would I choose it? And the answer is no, I'd never choose it. Is that okay, is it?
They don't mind.
They don't mind.
They will be forgiving.
But it is very difficult living with a host of side effects that are toxic for me, and yet still knowing that's what's keeping me alive. I suppose the culmination was a little while ago when I felt that it was starting to get a little bit too much. This alter ego was taking over for too long and making me feel very bad about myself and my family life. I sat down with Sally and said, look, shall I give it up, the treatment? And we sat down, and the alternative is death. It's as stark a contrast as that. Do I live on and be a nice person for a little while, and knowing that the tumours will start growing again and will kill me? Elizabeth Cronin. Or do I carry on with the treatment, which thankfully is holding the tumours at the moment and giving me this extra life? Which choice do I make? And the choice was made up very quickly for me by Sally. Live is the choice that we made, so we carry on. I think I found the route through to the hairdressers. This is the correct direction, and listening to it I can hear the traffic from O'Connell Street. So I believe this is the way through, and all the way through to the hairdressers, and then on to the GPO beyond. Yes, this is it, I'm sure. Well, I'm always aware of my own mortality. The fear is that this is going to creep up and will overtake me at some point. Well, that is the outcome, unless something else is found to give me the cure. Going round and seeing the gravestones, and ultimately knowing that we'd be looking for Tom's grave has sort of kept me focused on the fact that yes, he died, and it will happen to me as well. That is 26 and a half. 25 and a half. Here. I had half a vision of us having to do a lot of searching for a headstone, which it's lucky that we didn't have to do, because that would have been completely fruitless, because there isn't one here. But you know, it is nice to know that this is where he is, and we can come and see him from time to time. So I'm now standing on Tom. I mean, there's nothing here to tend, but there's nothing even to remember him by. You know, it's one of those things, you know, so it's where he is. I know where he is now, so I can come and say hello and talk to him. In terms of looking for the hero, that's not happened. What I found is a man that's in effect been driven on by a passion for a united Ireland, an independent Ireland, who'd have seen all of that turn to dust. He was studying to be a doctor. He had to stop that. He was on the run for 6 years. He lost his wife. He lost his house. In effect, he stopped being a man that was contributing to society and turned into just a bachelor who ended up afraid of his own shadow. I see a parallel between ourselves, between having great hopes for life and carrying on as forever as a family man, and carrying on my career in the post office in the UK. And what's basically happened for me is that that's all been turned on its head by the disease. And I feel that the same would be said for Tom, that he really felt that his potential was all washed away with the rising of 1916. I try to spend some time every day to visualise myself being better, for my own body to turn itself around and to not be having this anymore. I mean, I know it's perhaps a little bit hypocritical, but I mean, I know I have prayers said for me and things like that. I'm not going to deny, I feel better about that. And I mean, the more the merrier, so if people want to pray for me, then fine. This film is dedicated to my wife, Sally, and my son, Rory.